LeVert goes against Quickly. Now here's LeVert. And so the Pacers take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're looking comfortable out there. You feeling good? You feeling good?
Oh, man, look, I got a nice rhythm with my teammates, with the media. Hey, me and Coach starting to see eye and eye. Well, I think we're starting to see eye and eye.
Well, speaking of Coach, I just had a conversation with him, and I think he's ready to get you in the starting lineup.
Are you serious?
Do I look like Ashton Kutcher?
Who?
Punked.
I don't know what you're talking about, Coach.
Oh, man, you're making me feel old, MP. Come on. Oh, look, all kidding aside, you're the starter.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yo, look, I'm ready. This is what I do. I'm ready to go out there, show the city what I got, baby. Thank you, Coach G. Woo! Starting, man. Dude.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See, now I play for keeps. See, now I'm off of it's bitter when it's sweet. See, now I'm off of boy elite. She my pride for peace. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of now I'm off of now I'm off of now I'm off of I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell ya you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase up if money?
Hey, look, first start. Why do you think it took so long for the coaching staff to come to their senses?
Look, Frank, getting into the starting lineup is something that's not given, bro. That's something that's earned. And it just took me a minute to earn the coach's trust. That's all.
Well, it must have been hard waiting, though, right?
But I don't look at it like I was waiting. You know, I was working, man. Doing what I love to do. It wasn't that difficult for me.
Well, okay then. Well, how much do you think not being the coach's first choice in the draft made getting into the starting lineup an uphill battle for you?
I'm not about to get into it with you, Frank, but it doesn't matter who drafted you. You know, it don't.
Welcome to NBA 2K22 Season 1 Call to Ball. First, who did you pick for your starter?
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. A breathtaking view, and we've got...
Thank you, Kevin.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Isaac and Carter manning the post positions. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. And for New York, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Jones is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now, here's Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Knicks with the rebound. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Ross with it. Now defended by Randall. Back to Ross. Over Jones. No good from Ross.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
New York shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ross passes to Carter. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. Jones is running. And some off-court news, too, for MP. Not long ago, we learned he is partnered with Mountain Dew to be a spokesman for the company.
And Zach LaVine also with Mountain Dew. MP fits their brand perfectly. Makes sense they would work together.
Here's Fultz after R.J. Barrett's bucket to stop the run. Robinson with the block. And now here comes Jones leading the break. The pass to Randall. Back to Jones. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Magic have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
You know, looking back at Jonathan Isaac's third year in the league, I mean, the forward made huge strides with the Magic in 19 and 20. I mean, he set career highs in just about every category.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Jones has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And Clark for Isaac, just when he had put everything together. Disaster struck in the 2020 bubble.
Kevin, that was heart-wrenching to see that happen to Jonathan Isaac. Tore his ACL in August of 2020. A terrible injury for a young man who was really starting to grow into his role. But the good news now is he's back out there tonight, and it's great to see him on the court.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Now here's Randall. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. It's good from long range. And that's 11 points for MP.
Well, MP isn't just making headlines on the court. It was announced that he has partnered with Gatorade.
You know, this is big, I think, Greg, for MP. Gatorade doesn't just partner with anyone. They recognize his star potential and knew they had to make him part of their team. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
That bucket in no time at all. Jones has got 14 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside. Here's Fultz. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, the first overall pick of the 2017 draft, Markelle Fultz, really struggled with Philadelphia.
Magic substitution. And Carter has it in the corner. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Suggs. And the lead is down inside single digits. Suggs has got his first 2 points of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Suggs out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Wagner in at the 3. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
5 on the clock from the arc. No good on the shot. The Knicks go the other way with it. Left side, Gibson. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Jones against Ross. Floats it up for Randall.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
For 3, Ross finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient, raining it off the catch. Love it.
Jones, the pass to Gibson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Magic trail by 11. Down low, here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. R.J. Barrett comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Kemba Walker in for Quickly. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fultz the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And Walker kicks to Barrett. Back to Walker. Pass to Jones. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Over Fultz. And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Fultz dishes to Carter. Robinson with the block. Jones, no one around him. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Outside Anthony. And they recover it. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Jones is out there with Kemba Walker, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Here's Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Bamba is checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 9-point game. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Walker the pass to Jones. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. The Magic trail by 7. Fultz with the ball. Jones covering. Fultz, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Shot's good by Walker.
Boy, that speed and aggressiveness. Walker is a force in transition. Very hard to keep up with him.
Ross against Jones. Ross passes to Fultz. Isaac with the ball. Back to Fultz. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
In for the Magic.
17 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Barrett kicks to Jones. There's the triple. Missed. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. And the wings, Suggs and Isaac. Robin Lopez out there with Carter. And it's Anthony in at the 1.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And it's Noel missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Isaac passes to Lopez. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
On the wing, Jones. Covered by Anthony. Pass to Noel. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Jones from outside. And it's sent back by Isaac. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Carter outside. Burks with the steal. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Here's Barrett. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 5. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Jones for three. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Isaac down low. Randall on him. Isaac misses. The Knicks leading by 5. Jones for three. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got 25 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Robinson. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ross is checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And the three off target. Randall down low. He's covered by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for Anthony.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Ross. It's good.
Well, we know that T. Ross can get it going. Part of the 50-plus club in terms of scoring the basketball.
Jones for three. Knocks down the three ball. Jones has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New York.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
Outside, Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. The Magic trail by 10. Now the pass to Wagner. Here's Fultz. Back to Wagner. Good on the three-point shot.
A capable passer. The more comfortable Fultz gets in this offense, the more effective he is.
New York calls timeout. They're in front by 7. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Jones for three, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
How about the determination? Now, that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 10. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. So New York ends up. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Okay, I've got to ask, is there anything you can't do on offense?
I'm sure Coach can give you a whole list of things I need to work on.
Oh, come on, MP. Don't be so modest.
Hey, everyone.
Look, you put up big numbers tonight, MP, and is this just a confirmation that you should have been starting from day one?
Look, Frank, I'm not about to rehash the past, okay? There's nothing that we can do to change it, so what's the point? Man, today I'm happy. I'm happy to be starting. I'm happy the game went well. I'm just hoping to build on this and continue to be the player I know I can be in this league.
Okay. But MP, let's be honest here. Were you trying to send a message to the coaching staff with your play tonight?
Nah, Frank, we all on the same page here. There's no need to send any messages.
Well, I guess just that it should have happened sooner.
I'm not focused on messages. I'm just here to help the team get W's, man.
All right, okay. Thanks, MP.
All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, MP saying all the right things in public. What did you expect? That's what he's supposed to say. But I'm hearing he wants out. That's right. He wants to be traded. The coach doesn't like him. He doesn't like the coach. So it's no surprise, really. Plus, he's spoiled. He's used to getting whatever he wants just because people know his face. But it doesn't work like that in the NBA. You got to earn your respect here. If MP thinks a change of scenery is going to solve all his problems, he got another thing coming to him. He's got to learn to respect the game. The basketball gods are what they call them. There's no shortcuts in this league. Doesn't matter how famous you are off the court.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy, elite. She my pride, my peace. Some of minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell you, you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase a if money who I could start? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fall. Sorry, babe, she ain't wanna with me at first, cause I had all the bays. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, want my place, need a pace. Grandma say, when I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zed, I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the, he thought I was. He didn't know my hands. Well, who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy, elite, she my pride, my peace. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. See, now I'm off of. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. I turn a Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rain, just need the clearance. She matched my fly, my expensive. This ain't spirit, shorty. Oh, tell me what you want, what you really want. Be my for the summer, you get you. Play percussion, goodie mob in public. I won't speak about abundance unless I show you how to touch it. Writings on the wall, they can't spell it off. Wait till after dark, you turn pray.
How's it going? Hey, need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Man, I can't even watch this. Again. Let's go.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Coach card.
There are a couple other lifetime agendas you should take a look at to start your My Team. How about a diamond Luka Doncic?
For Luka's NBA 2K22 cover, there are 15 agendas to complete that will each reward you a brand new event card. Collect all 15 to complete the mural and collect the diamond Luka Doncic.
One of these event cards is earned by completing the NBA 2K22 Cover Athlete Spotlight Challenge. 20 games.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Before we get going.
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. And it's Tate in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, inside we have Randall and Robinson. MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Green. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Oh, man, such an excellent rebounder in college. I mean, despite being kind of a skinny kid, Wood is doing the same thing at this level.
From deep, MP. And he parries his first look.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Wall against MP. Outside Wall. And Wall gets double teamed. Here's Wood. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Wood's got his second basket.
Terrific work from Wall, assessing the situation and finding the uncovered teammate.
And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
Randall, the pass to MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for New York.
That one's off.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Wall against MP. Unloads from 13. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Defensively, there's not much you can do once Wood gets to the rim. Too much size, too much athleticism.
New York has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. From deep, MP. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Here's Wall. Pass to Wood. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Tice. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Wood outside. Back to Wall. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Look at Wood finding ways to contribute. Sees an open man, drops it.
From deep, MP. Tice grabs the miss. Houston in the lead. Left side Wall. Back to Green. Wood passes to Tice. Wall with it. Just 5 to shoot. 13 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
He drops it from range.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Now here's Wall. His last outing he had 20. Tice outside. Outside Tate. Robinson against Wood. Back to Tate. Over Barrett. Tate's shot is off. New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Jones misses. The Rockets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Wall. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Wall's got his second basket of the night for New York. They've gone 3 of 7 so far. Outside Jones. Now Robinson. Back to Jones. The 3-ball. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Wall against MP. Lets it go. That one's wide left. The Knicks with the lead. 3-pointer. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rockets ball.
A big group substitution here for New York.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Quickly finds MP. And again, the Knicks missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Green and Tate on the perimeter. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point.
Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment, being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League, where he got a taste of the NBA style of play.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
And here's MP from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Wood's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Pass to Tate. Outside for Green. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. The seasoning Jalen Green picked up in the G League really did help strengthen his game.
Yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity for him to grow as a player, allowing him to continue sharpening his skills by playing against league caliber talents.
Now here's Wall, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
And sometimes it seems Wall prefers to finish through contact.
MP against Wall. Outside Jones. And the Knicks, another 3.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
MP against Wall. Pass to Tate. 24 seconds left in the second. Wood passes to Wall. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Jones for 3. Here's Robinson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Robinson's got his first points of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And so it's the New York Knicks. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with MP, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Now here's Wood. Give him 8. Tice passes to Wall. Stolen by MP. From outside the arc. No good. And Houston will come the other way.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Wall, the pass to Wood. Robinson with the block. They get it back. Goes back up. Pass to Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive end.
And the big finish by Wall.
You gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one. Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Pure from 3-point range. Green's got 5 now.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Now a timeout called by New York. A big group substitution here.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Knicks, Alec Burks. At the line, 1 shot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And he's going for the oop here. And the basket by Tice.
Sometimes it looks like Tice wants it more than everyone else. I mean, he's very aggressive, very physical on the offensive glass.
Jones misses.
After the monster first half from 3-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
Green for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Nails it from 3. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading bucket. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Tate and Tice holding down the forward spots. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. And it's Wood in at the center position, filling out the middle. The Rockets trail. Here's Wall, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
New York shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Jones. And the Knicks, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside, Green. Back to Wall. Outside, Tate. Wall against MP. To the middle. Here's Wood. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Nice touch around the basket. Wood could do damage down low.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. From deep, MP. Tate grabs the board. Well, Houston's shooting pretty well at 45%. Jones with the block. There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
MP against Wall. Wood. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
It's hard to cover Wood. Even when you rough him up, he's still scoring.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Outside Barrett. Back to Jones. Fires the three. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Wall. Off the mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Up top, Wall. Covered by MP. And finished off by Tice.
Good timing on the alley-oop. I mean, you throw it Tice's way, and he takes care of the rest.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Jones. Lets the three fly. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wall against Quickly. Wall gets the bucket. Now just a 2-point New York lead.
The Wall gives his all for his teams, especially in key junctures in the game like this.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Houston. Wood's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Green, the pass to Wall. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. New York has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Tice. Quickly against Wall. To tie it up. And that one's long. The Knicks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. They get it again. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's Wall. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game is on.
Outside Jones from behind the arc. Wood grabs the board.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. It's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Wall. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And it's good. 2 points.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And the Rockets call time here. They trail by 4. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
You face some criticism online, especially on Twitter, by some who say you care more about scoring than winning games. Now, how do you respond to those criticisms?
Look, anyone who says that doesn't know me. That's ignorance on their part. And I don't have time to deal with ignorant people. I only care about people who got my back. You understand me? People who since been there since the...
Hey, look, man, we need to talk about this Kendrick Perkins report.
What about it?
Look,
I mean, I had some good moments this year, but this is where I want to be. Look, I started my career here. I want to finish here, bro.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy, elite. She my pride for peace. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Off of. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I didn't been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell ya you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase up if money who I could start? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fall. Sorry, babe, she ain't wanna with me at first, cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, want my place, need a pace. Grandma say, when I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zed, I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the, he thought I was. He didn't know my hands, but who are they to judge? I made it out the mud, I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps, she know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet, she know I'm off of. Boy, elite, she my pride, my peace. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. See, now I'm off of. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. I turn to Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rain, just need the clearance. She matched my fly, my expensive. This ain't spirit, shorty. Oh, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Be my.
New York foul. That's his first personal foul.
And Chicago has possession. On the wing, Levine lets the three fly. Doesn't go that time. So New York will take it the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Ball finds Levine. Robinson with the block, and he's able to get it back.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Levine nails both of them.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like He's been in the league forever.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Randall. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
This is one of the things you love about Randall. Relentless on the offensive glass.
Pass the ball. The dish to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. LaVine against Quickly. LaVine's shot is off. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Here's DeRozan following the score by New York. Outside, LaVine. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. LaVine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. LaVine's got 5.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high arching jumper. LaVine showing us the range.
Again, the miss by Jones. And here's LaVine who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3. Barrett against DeRozan. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. Here's Ball, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Feeds it to Robinson. It's by Vucevic. Ball with it. Jones covering. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Another one falls for Chicago.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Quickly kicks to Randall. Passes it to Barrett. Here's Quickly. Barrett finds Jones. Traps in the tray. He's got 9. And lots of buzz surrounding this recent announcement. MP locking up a partnership with Kia.
Kia and the NBA have an extensive working relationship. I mean, to get MP on board is a huge move for everybody involved.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Working on consistency.
Substitution on the court.
Now Jones really played well against Houston in his last outing. Pass to Robinson. With the shot. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Randall with the bucket.
Julius Randall.
1:58 left to play here in the half. On the court for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jones. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Now here's LaVine. Last game, 26 points. Trying to get open is Johnson. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from LaVine. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
And here's Vucevic following the 3 from Jones.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Again, the miss by Jones.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
DeRozan passes the ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jones looking for an opening. And there's the pass to Quickly. Robinson dishes to Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end. Yet